how much do you keep tabs on the Pistons and local teams here, and of course Michigan, and to see what your buddy Juwan Howard is doing with that program? How much have you kept a close eye on the progress there?
As close as I can. I'm home. I would try to get home at least once a month, and it's really good to be able to support my teams, get out to a game, when you can, but more importantly, cheer from afar. So I'm definitely a big fan of all our sports, and I'm really happy for Juwan. I'm happy for his kids, man. I was telling him the other day how proud I am of his boys because they play so hard. They have so much heart in life. That's all you can do, man, is give your all. That's the goal, and that's why Juwan is a great coach, because he gets it down to that very point. Give your all, and those kids are doing it. So it's fun watching them play.
A lot of the people that were there when you were there have moved on, but now Juwan is one guy who's back in a unique spot. Where is your relationship right now with the program, with him, and with the university as a whole?
Yeah, great question. I think I think people have to remember, I played longer with Juwan than our time in the Fab Five together in Washington. And so he recruited all of us. He's the reason why I went to Michigan, along with Jalen and Ray and Jimmy. And so he was the catalyst. He's been a great teammate and a great friend. And so, one, I wanted to support him in this. Two, I love the University of Michigan. And like you said, situations aren't the same, and so it's great to support. And I'd like to thank the man that wears the helmet right behind you as well, because I think Jim Harbaugh, he really started it when he opened his arms, so much so that I told him, I don't want to go to the dinners and things because I don't want to create any type of controversy for you. But when he reached out his arms to me, that was awesome. So it's really cool to be able to support those programs, and more importantly, root for those kids.
So the disconnect that was there, when's the next time we're going to see you in a safe environment? Obviously, we're in COVID-19 protocols across the country, but in a safe environment, would we see you on the sidelines with Michigan gear on, cheering on Juwan's group?
That's why they hired you at Channel 7. You get the intel. Well, I tell you this, I was going to go to a practice until what happened recently. And I called Juwan, and I was planning on it. So you are the man, because I would answer it truthfully, and that's that. I wouldn't bring it up on my own, but I'm a big fan of that team. Our big fellas especially. Love the guards, but I mean, the big guys are tough now, and we match that energy that the guards and forwards bring. And so, no, I'm in no way want to be a distraction, but I'm definitely can be an encouragement, the battery in the back. And Juwan's my brother. I talk to him about the team, talk to him. He calls me and tells me how proud he is of these guys. And I'm part of the family. You can't stop that. So what is it? I love it. And again, I thank Coach Harbaugh because he's full of class. By inviting me back, I support him. I support all the students, and I damn sure support that basketball team over there that's playing so tough right now. And I'm not even mad that we got that one blemish on our record, because just as I texted Coach, now you got something to complain about all year. Just keep staying on that and just stay on the kids, because they're going to be good.
I hear we, Chris, every time you talk about Michigan basketball, which I think says a lot as well. I think Seth Greenberg on ESPN was saying it during one of their blowout wins. He goes, Juwan is coaching this team like it's an NBA team. Like he finds every guy's strength and adjusts the offense to it and adjusts the defense to it. Do you see that in how Michigan's playing this year?
I do, and I would tell every coach, do the same. Find out that guy that works hard and can run. Put him in the game for those minutes. He makes it so that everybody is just as important, even if your role is different, but you're held accountable. And the reason why he's like that, because, we had a guy, Freddie Hunter, on our team at the University of Michigan. And Freddie Hunter, he had a team, Freddie and the Dwarfs. He would play just in intramurals. Well, he was on our team. Everybody talks about the Fab Five. No, he was on our team. He was a leader, and it was because of his work ethic. Juwan remembers stories like that, and that's why he doesn't just embrace your 5-star. He embraces the kid at the end of the bench that's working his tail off.
I stay up, man, and watch the games that you're doing on the second after we do the news and the West Coast games, man. And it is fun just to see where the NBA is this year, even with limited or no fans in the stands. Just the amount of talent that is in the league right now. Do you pinch yourself sometimes when you're sitting there and you get to call and watch some of the greatest of this generation on a night-to-night basis?
I do, and the only reason why is because of the great high school coach I had. I would do interviews, my mom, making sure I understood how to study and things like that. And then watching George Blaha so many times. I tell George Blaha this all the time. He's a big part of the reason hearing his voice. Marv Albert is the voice of the NBA. George But Blaha is the voice of Michigan sports in my eyes, and so yes, it's really cool to still be part of the game and be able to add your knowledge and things like that, and then keep it moving, definitely.
You're on TV calling games, and you have your hands in a major role on a Fab Five series, which is, I think, official news. Can you maybe divulge a little bit more about what's going on there?
Yeah, well, I've written a book. It's called By God's Grace. It's really about Detroit, the city, the people that made me and raised me. And being that at that time, I was the #1 player in the country and could have gone any place that I wanted to. We like to talk about the beginning, so the Fab Five through my eyes. And so that includes a man like Tom Izzo, who that year was the first time he was going to be a head coach of Michigan State in our great relationship. It includes Coach K. It includes our battles. It includes Jalen and myself playing on the same AAU team when we were 12 years old and having a wonderful friendship. Juwan Howard, and then it's all coming together. So it's going to be real cool to honor Pal, to honor 1300 Bowman, to honor Michigan AAU, to honor the greats that came before us, and then show all the people that put the energy in the movement of the Fab Five. So I'm really looking forward to it.
FanDuel, Motor City, the combination, this is all happening in Michigan. Chris, I know you are all over the country calling games, and this year it's obviously different, but to have this happen in Detroit, in Michigan, what's it like to be a part of that FanDuel team?
Well, it's cool because, personally, they have great members on the team. All the names that they have, from commentators to guys like Chuck Barkley and everyone else. But I think Michigan has the smartest fans, the best fans, the most loyal. And so I'm happy that for those fans, you come out the shadows and it's something like FanDuel that you could just, load the app right up to your phone. So I'm glad that I get to represent Michigan in this.
What do you make of the initiatives that they're doing surrounding some of the Pistons games and just some of the unique efforts that FanDuel is making?
Well, I tell you what, it's something right now where basically it's a 100-point spread for, the Lakers will have to beat the Pistons basically by 101 points. So I think they're doing a lot. And I played with the Pistons when LeBron hit us in the head for like 25 points in the fourth quarter. So I was a little leery of that, but I think it's awesome what they're doing. And, it's really cool people can get in on this for the first time.